Hey, what's going on everyone? Kenan here, and well, I've got a horrible zit, so you guys are not really gonna see me much at all today, but I figured I'd give you the POV as we feed some of the monitors and try and get them to act a little bit more sane and calm as I feed them. We're gonna start off with the most sane and calm critter I've got. Of course, if I can get the door open. Of course, I'm talking about Slinky. So I wanted to come in here and start to apply some of these techniques that I learned with Tom last week and see if we can get the monitors to just kind of chill out. Now, I'm gonna use tongs. I like using tongs. It's just the way I do it. Hey, Slinky, come here, bud. Come here. Now he's gonna race out of here as soon as he sees this mouse. Rather, it's a rat. So that's what'll happen. Come here, Slinky. Come on, bud. But here's the thing, guys. Usually I'll shake the rat just to get his attention, but I kind of want him to come out not in an aggro way. So where is he? Hey, Slinks, come here. Yeah, so watch this. As soon as he sees the white of the rat, he's, well, as you can see, he's just gonna charge at the darn thing. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's nice, Slinky. Good job. Go ahead, chow it down. I got another one here for you. We're gonna give Slinky 3 rats. And let's see, a little bit tamer, a little bit calmer. He loves to do this head shake. It kind of is a way for him to make sure that the animal is dead. If he were in the wild, he'd use that head shake just to kind of knock the animal out, to lessen the risk of him actually being injured by prey items, which can happen, guys. That's why we like to feed already pre-killed animals. So now that he's got 2, he should be less aggro when he gets this one. So let's have a look. Come here, Slink. You know I'm not going to take this away from you. There you go. There you go. And as you can see, the third one, because that initial feed response has been satiated, he just kind of chunks it down. So now here's the big test, right? So we know that Slinky and I have worked together for a while. I trust the lizard. I'm just going to hold my hands out, let him finish this, and then we'll let him get a sniff of my hands, and you can kind of see that he knows the difference between fingers and rodents, or at least I'm hoping. I mean, that is the plan, isn't it, people? But again, working with these animals is really cool. Just to kind of hammer home some of the points we were talking about. Space is the key, but here he goes. Slink's just having a look. And again, I chose Slinky to begin this with because Slinky, I would consider my most well-behaved monitor. He's a good boy. He and I have spent a lot of time together, and you know what I want to do, that was my fault, I moved a little bit. What I want to do is get the other monitors to this level. I want Pinky to be at this level. She has an incredible feed response we're going to see here in a minute. And then of course Lagertha. I really want to get Lagertha, the croc monitor, a little bit less aggro when she sees food. They're such fast lizards, so I just want that to happen. So I'm just going to let Slinky have a little taste. There's no more food for him. We got the tongs right here. There is some hair, but I'm allowed to pet him. See, he lets me pet him. He knows the difference. He just had a nice little feed. And, well, I guess that's it, man. Look at that, buddy. You're doing good. He will look around for more food, but he's not going to find any because there's no more food for you, bud. We just got done feeding you. Give him a little help with the shedding. But I have to believe, after what I saw with Tom Crutchfield's croc monitors and some other people that keep croc monitors, because, you know, Tom isn't the only one. There are others out there who are keeping monitors in a really great way, and I hope I'm going to be able to meet them all. So that would be really cool if I can get out and meet more people who keep large monitors so I can learn more and then pass that information off to you guys. So again, he sees the tongs here, and there's no more food, but that tongue and that Jacobson's organ in the roof of his mouth is so good that he probably knows that there's more food in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this out of here. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next area. All right, Slinks. Well, I don't want to bring this over now, do I? All right, Slinky. I love you, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next area. You're a good man. All right, let's grab this camera and we'll get moving. There he is, Slinky. Looking just tremendous right here, huh? How about this guy? Beautiful lizard. All right, let's go visit with Pinky's long lost love. It's, of course, Pinky. I said Pinky, didn't I? I meant Slinky's lost long love. Lost long love, or is that how you say it? I'm not quite sure. Long lost love. There you go. Getting a little dyslexic. All right, what's up, dude? He just slipped all the way down. So we're gonna be feeding her next, and she's going to be getting some chicks, and it's a newer food item for her. She eats fish, she eats rodents, she will eat the chicks. So we're gonna come on over here, and the whole goal, folks, is to make sure that she is calm. Now, she may be in her box, and as you know, she can, oh no, she's not in her box. Now the door's open, and you know what that means. She just can go aggro on me. She's gonna come on up here and have a little look. But the key, guys, is what I wanna do is I wanna make sure, see this, look at this. She's gotta learn. She thinks that camera is something good to eat, but she's flicking it with her tongue, and she's starting to see that this is not necessarily dinner. But she knows something's up. There it is. And we're gonna go for it, but I don't want her to freak out on the food. Remember, I want her to just take it without freaking out. And look at that. Well, that was pretty good. That was not so bad. She didn't freak all over the place. Good girl. Gotta say, I like it. I like what you're doing, kid. And we've got a few chicks here, so she's gonna get loaded up. And again, not so bad. Let's get the next one ready right away. Yikes, the little yolk popping out of the, these are day-old chicks here that I get from Perfect Prey in Loxahatchee, Florida. Galloway's always hooking me up with really good feeders for my animals. All right, you gonna get some? And I like to give them, of course, head first, just nice orientation. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and give her one more. All right, Pink, come on, girl. Very good, very calm. Now, here's what I gotta do, guys. You gotta get back on that horse. You know, I got a bite from her a little while back. I wanna just have her see my fingers, know the difference, just relax with her. I'm just gonna leave them over here. We're gonna put this chicken over there, but let's let her finish. And then I wanna give her the old test here. Again, guys, this is not something that everyone needs to do. I like feeding on tongs, but I also want the animals to know that when food's over, I may want to give them a pet. I may want to handle them. It's important to be able to handle the animal. If I need to shift her or move her, this way we can do it without any kind of stress to the animal. And she learns the routine. So you guys are watching the beginnings of this. I'm going to try and take this a little bit more seriously and just kind of see what she does as we leave a handout here for her. If she wants to sniff it or not, I am not sure. But she's working that chick down. Good job, young lady. Good job. Come here. And the bite I got from her was really, it was not a bad bite. So really psyched. What do you see? What do you got, babe? What do you got, Pinky? I got to just leave the hand there because as we learned, when you pull back quickly, she thinks it might be something to eat. But you see that, guys? No issues. No issues at all. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now, she's also not quite at the level where she allows me to really... Oh, look at this, guys. I have to eat my own words. She's let me give her a little stroke there. What a good girl. Well, that's fantastic. Well, there you go. Got to be careful with him. You got to get rehabituated to him. You know, I have handled her since the bite, to be perfectly honest. I'm not trying to, you know, drum this all up. I just kind of want to make sure they know when feeding's over, that's it. I can wave my hands around. She took a little interest to them, but she knows that these are hands. Right? I got nothing else for you, hon. That's all you're going to get, baby. So pretty cool, man. This is good. So I'm happy about this. All right. Good job there, Pinks. You're being a good girl. Let's move on to our final test subject. And of course, the most intense. And that is, of course, lagertha. So lagertha's deal is when she sees food, she just goes full on to grab it. So I want to kind of get her calmed down, because if I can get lagertha and build trust with her over these coming years that I have her, gosh, how incredible will that be? to have a beautiful croc monitor that is, for all intents and purposes, tame. Where, hey, Laggy Lou. There she is up there. Laggy Lou. Let's get the camera set up. Then I'll come back out and get the food. And we will start our little hangout session with everyone's favorite shield maiden, lagertha. Hey girl, what it be? It's been a rainy, cool day, so I'm hoping that she is interested in eating tonight. I have never had a problem with her not being interested in eating. That being said, like it's raining, or it's been a rainy day. Let's see, where can I stick this that you guys are gonna see the best possible angle of our beauty? I think this looks good. My hands are real close if you think about what I'm doing right now, but she's good. Is that where we're gonna do it? I think so. All right, guys, let me go get these chicks, secure this door, and man, let's see. It's all about being calm and deliberate with the animal. So here is what we're gonna do. All right, Laggy Lou. And sometimes I gotta be honest, I was joking around with Tyler, who gave me this beautiful lizard. I was joking around with him the other day saying, you know, sometimes the tongues just aren't long enough. So let's see, what do you got? What do you got, Lags? You see this? Come on. The tongue's flicking out. Oh yeah, there you go. All right. But you can see she's still got that really, it's almost like it's too good to be true, to where she really just wants to make sure she grabs it and gets a good grip on it. Now in the wild, as we've learned, these animals have large teeth, and that is because they are snatching birds and bats and other reptiles out of the trees. So they really need a firm grip on their prey. And out of all the monitor lizards, it is the croc monitors that have the longest teeth. And wouldn't you know it, you get the worst bites from them as well. And you can just make out those needle sharp teeth right there in her mouth. Just a fantastic animal. And again, she's being good. This is a cool interaction. When feeding these animals, of course, it's so important to work with them daily and make sure that they trust you. And I'd say that lagertha and I have certainly been building this trust. Now remember, she's blind on that side, so if I just come there, good girl, good girl. That's not bad. Yeah, she's doing good. What I'm gonna do is step over here, and I'm gonna try and get her to, I'm gonna get up on a similar level to her, and she's gonna wind up, I can tell you what she's gonna do. She's gonna wind up flipping around that good eye so she can see me. Let's move this, okay? And we're gonna get her to turn around and just move a little bit so that we can get kind of a different vantage point. I just want her to spin around. Lagertha, hey girl, if I tap, Laggy, lagertha. Normally, Kate will come out and sing songs to lagertha, but what I don't want to do, you see the tail's curled, she's still definitely not 100% confident in me being here or trusting of me. Laggy, just turn your eye. There you go. Good girl. Come on. There you go. Now we got the good eye as she pushes it down. Come here, babe. She's going for it, but it is not a horrible, aggressive feed. So if I keep this up, I think we're going to have some really good luck. Now, if I could ever stroke this animal, if she ever trusted me enough to let me pet her, I would consider that a major victory in our relationship, you know? And again, it'd be great to get her to a level that I can actually move her safely by handling her. You never know if the animal needs to go to a vet or if I need to move her out of a cold snap or something like that. Come on. There you go. Good girl. So she is, that's it, we're out. We're out of food, by the way. So here is lagertha doing her thing. Man, that's beautiful. Do you guys love it? I mean, I hope you guys appreciate seeing these animals. They make me happy. I love working with them. I love to try and, as Tom has done, just kind of decipher and decode some of their behavior and some of what's going on in those reptilian brains, because there's so much happening that we just don't understand. And as you know, old school literature about these animals always talks about them being dim-witted, cold-blooded, sluggish brutes. And that's just not the case. They're active, they're working things out, and they're beautiful. Look at that. What a gift this animal was. So you can rest assured, folks, that I am going to be focusing a lot more on learning about monitors in general. I just have an affinity for them. I love them. There are a few species of monitors I still would love to get. The blackthroats. I really love lace monitors. Those are some bucket list animals for me. And of course, I'd love to be able to get a male croc monitor, and just hope that lagertha one day could help, you know, further her species in captivity so that these animals don't have to be plucked out of the wild. There's so much that needs to be done with this species and monitors in general. Most importantly, we need to show people that they are beautiful, intelligent animals. And I think lagertha is a great ambassador, don't you? All right, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I think today was pretty good. Again, I'll do another one of these feeding videos in maybe a month or two, just to show you how we are doing getting this animal calm. And whatever interesting things I learn, I'll be passing along to you guys. So there you go. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below if you love seeing monitor lizards. Let me know what monitors are your favorites, and I will see you guys again soon. All right, thanks so much, everybody. I gotta go pop that zit now. I'll talk to you later.